What's up, guys? So in this video I'm going to be reviewing my own gameplay and describing stuff I did wrong, stuff I did right, and what the enemy could have done differently where they could have killed me. And if you guys enjoy, please like and don't forget to subscribe, because there is a lot of content that's going to be coming out over the next few days, with cars being added to Fortnite tomorrow and Season 5 of Modern Warfare releasing tomorrow as well. So I'm gonna have videos showing the new Battle Pass, Warzone changes, the new maps in regular multiplayer, and the new guns. So if you want to check any of that out, be sure to subscribe. Alright, so here I start pushing my first people because I was aware that people landed on this side. And here I can see building. So I push this up. I kind of stay around the back and I peek through the window. Here I see that this guy doesn't have a gun, so I don't play this too defensively. And I take him out. I don't know what that guy was really doing. This guy's same thing, no gun. Should have probably got a better landing. And here I try and build up, and I see he comes out. And so I build upwards to make sure he can't shoot me, and then I jump down when he's not expecting it and go for the finish. Now that guy didn't build at all. That guy was just playing super aggressively and just trying to land shots and not really thinking about what he was doing. He wasn't lining anything up, or he was just playing really fast and really aggressive, and it didn't pay off. Okay, so here I'm just farming. Making sure that I have enough mats for the next fight. I think I have about 200 here. Because mats can really save your life. If you don't have mats, you're more likely to die early on. So I recommend just farming up after the coast is clear for the most part. As you can tell, I'm breaking pretty much everything in the houses. And I also recommend using guns you're comfortable with. As you can see, this right here is my ideal setup. AR doesn't matter to me. I'm okay with both the burst and the regular. And then I prefer using a TAC with an SMG. Now, sometimes I would recommend, for me personally, because I don't like the charge, I would recommend finding a TAC before you start pushing people. However, I didn't do that in this video because I was pretty confident that those guys weren't too looted up yet. So here I build over this guy, and I kind of peek and go back to avoid him hitting me, and I build up, and I just keep kind of like peek shotting, and I eventually take him out. That guy did not build at all as well. Which was why I killed him. He could have probably placed some floor ramps above him to avoid me peek shotting him. And here I just kind of scan the outsides, make sure that I don't hear or see anybody else in retail row before I head out of here. So there was nobody else in retail row, so I head up onto this hill, just get that high ground. So that guy's still pretty far away, and it looked like he was sniping at somebody else, so I don't engage that yet. But now I notice that he's pushing up to me, so I build walls and a ramp, and now I'm looking for him. I'm not peeking because I don't know where he is at this point. And here I notice him, and I was able to take him out easily. that guy should have probably been cone ramping to me instead of just crawling up, because it led for me to get off some easy headshots since I had high ground. So pretty much exactly what I did right there. I start ramping up and I place a wall as he tries to shoot me. Here I take high ground on him, and then I place a ramp over his ramp, and I take another story above that. Here I jump down, and that was a good play on him jumping back up after I hit him twice. There, that could have been dangerous for me. I should have probably built up instead of trying to play aggressive from the low ground there. But he decided to use his shockwave launcher to get out of there, which was lucky on my part. So here I have high ground on him again. I should have probably used my assault rifle rather than my shotgun there. And here he comes up, so I build some walls and ramp over him. There I try doing a peek shot, but he hits me for a lot, so I build up more. Here I just keep building up. I messed up a ramp there, but I just keep going up 3 floors. Here he's trying to shoot me out. So I jump down knowing that he's there. So here I duck behind cover. I go up, hit him once, he builds above me. So here I kind of go under his ramp and I back up to pick him off. So here I knew I had enough time to get in, which since that guy had the shockwave launcher. So I knew that there was someone there before, so I just try and go the opposite direction. Here I build up to the launch pad. And I see there's a guy over there, so I go to the other side to where I can heal off without somebody pushing me. I just kind of box up and get the medkit off. So now I see this guy's pressuring me, so I just hold the wall off on him until he stops. And make sure everything's loaded. And then I decide to start pushing around the other way because I see there's 7 people left and I don't want to get in between 2 people that might be fighting. And I notice there's a guy on top of the hill on the other side there. So here I'm just scanning my background, making sure none of the other 6 players are behind me. So I see there's 2 over there and 1 up above. So I decide to try and come around the back to kill this guy at top. And I make sure to get more mats because I realized I only had about 80 wood. So now I'm back up above behind this guy. And I start to ramp up above him. And I realize he's not there and he had pushed to this mountain. So I see that he's not really looking. He has no windows open or anything. So I just go for the push. And try and get above him. Now there's 4 people left. I get to the very top of the hill. And here I decide to bunker up right above him. And try and play this more passive. Let the other 3 people try and kill each other out. Just keeping my eyes on that guy. So here, the guy across from me decides to fly in, so I start trying to take high ground a little bit. And I notice he ramps above me, so I just decide to box up and wait to see what he does. So here what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get the surprise on him. Well, I'm healing up. But I'm also trying to get the surprise on him. I want him to push me, and then what I would do here is I would pop him when he's least expecting it. But here instead I decide to use the shockwave launcher to go up, which didn't work because I it actually ended up giving me the low ground. So here I decided to shockwave into the circle and try and take the high ground on this guy. And I was about to push into his box, but this guy starts trying to spray me in the back and then comes over, so I just box up again. I'm just playing very defensively. I'm trying to see where he is exactly. I believe he's a couple of stories above me at this point. So at this point I can tell it sounds like he's trying to get into the other guy's box. So here I decide to try and branch out, and I kind of messed that up right there. I meant to go up, but I accidentally put a floor above me, and I noticed he killed that guy, so I decided to try and go for the finish, assuming that he was low, but I fell down. So I immediately take cover, and then I build straight up and get the high ground on him. And now he has high ground again, so I'm just playing very cautious. And he jumps down, and I was waiting for him, so I was able to get some shots off. I do a side jump, and I'm able to take him out as he's trying to launch away. And this guy's throwing grenades, which I got lucky that they didn't actually go in the box. So I just box up all the way. I dropped my gun to reload it, and then I decided to get out of there. Just try and figure out where this last guy is, because I knew he was somewhere in that mess over there. So here I don't see him, so I decide to build up more. Just looking around. I'm kind of baiting him. I want him to shoot at me, but I'm kind of moving around so that it's harder to hit. So there we go. I couldn't tell where the snipe came from there, so I'm trying to get him to bait again. And here I finally figure out where he is. Take some shots, get him low. I push up above him. I can see that he's healing, so I jump down and finish him off. And that is how you win a solo game. I'll see you guys in the next one.